Well, I bought myself something for the kitchen. Can you guess what it is? It's something that I don't actually own until now, but I clean a lot of them, and that's the reason why I hate owning or wanting to own one of these. However, this gas hob and oven is playing up, and I keep gassing out the house, and it takes a lot longer to cook using this, so I finally caved in and I bought one of these. So let's unbox it together. And no, for the record, this video isn't sponsored by Dunelm. I like that the box has been damaged on the inside, so I'm hoping that the item hasn't been damaged. Of course it is. It's a red toaster. And do you know why I hate toasters? Because the amount of them that I clean in my job, and the crumbs and all the tray and the crumbs is just, it's a nightmare. But I've caved in and I've bought myself one. It comes with a warming rack. I don't see a warming rack. So it might be I have to take this back. No warming rack. It's supposed to have a warming rack. Oh, okay. It does have a warming rack. Okay, it does have a warming rack. A lot of my clients' warming racks are separate, but I don't know how. Ah, like that. Ta-da! One red toaster. It won't reach that plug over there. Yes, it will. But yeah, I cleaned so many of these trays. And one of my clients, I recently went to do a clean for, it was their first clean. This tray on their version was really compacted, full of crumbs. And they had it was a 4-slice toaster, and I said to them, have you ever cleaned out your toaster? And the chap looked at me and went, no. I said, did you know your toaster has a crumb tray that you're supposed to empty? No. He said to me, that's probably why we're having issues with the toaster. And yeah, as I say, I pulled out the crumb tray on either side of the it's a 4-slice toaster, and it was so charred. I could not believe it. I said to him, you are so lucky you haven't set yourself a house fire. But yeah. So yeah. This is, gotta get this down now. No. I think I better read the instructions. But at least it's got a defrost, a reheat and a cancel. I'm more of a 2 or 3, but I'm quite a light toasted person. Simple. Anyhow. I'm going to see if I need to wipe this out or anything, which I don't think I do because it's electronic. But this is good that it's got a defrost, because I don't eat bread that often, and when I do, I have to put it in the microwave, turn the microwave on, defrost the bread, and then shove it under the grill. But as I say, at the moment my grill is being a bit, and it's gassing out the house, so not just the grill but the oven, so it needs cleaning. But also, with the price of gas going up and electricity, it will be cheaper for me to use one of these than it will be to use the gas oven. Okay, so I think yesterday I just had a day where I just shut down completely. Not helped that I had an optician's appointment in the morning, and that was a bit of an anxiety attack for me. Anyhow, it's now Sunday morning at 7:44 a.m. I've been awake since just after 6 when we had a massive thunderstorm. So yeah, I am going to tackle the kitchen. I've just put some clothes in the dryer, and yes, controversially, I have a dishwasher that I've half emptied yesterday, so I did the top layer, but I still have the bottom layer to go. So this is my morning task, is to get the kitchen back to being clear. Hurrah! One empty dishwasher, time to reload it. First load of laundry from the tumble dryer, folded red hot. The second load is now in the tumble dryer. Right, I really must tackle this kitchen. Yep, that's one full dishwasher loaded and ready to go. Woohoo! One clean shiny sink also. And here is my nice clean kitchen. Sorry, I'm midway eating a banana also. But yes, this is my nice, clean, tidy kitchen. Hurrah! And my second load is in the dryer and it's almost done. I've got my little to-do list here. Mug holders up under the cabinets, and do the lights under the cabinets also. So I've got some mug holders that I need to screw into here. And I've got some USB lights to go underneath the cabinets. Which is what this thing is down here. It's fallen off. I've only had it up with blue tack temporarily. So yeah, nice clean kitchen. Well, for as long as I can keep it tidy and clean anyway. I must do the floor though. I haven't done it in a couple of weeks, so that does need doing, as you can see. Right, let's eat the rest of my banana and carry on. And by the time I've eaten my banana, the stuff in the tumble dryer will be done, and then I can actually fold it up red hot on top of the cooker, right here. And then I will put the clothes in the basket that's sitting over on the sofa. And yes, ignore the state of my lounge. It's something else I need to clean and tidy. Yes. And then I can put my last load in the machine, which are my towels. Woohoo! Almost a clear error. Just a few things that need to be put away folded. Can I just say, my kitchen looks so much better, and I'm rewarding myself with a ground cup of coffee. Decaf. Anyhow, let's plunge that. Can I just point out, I know I have some very dead roses on the windowsill up there, they need to go out in the bin. But as you can see, we are having such a horrendous day of weather here. I don't know if you can see it on the window, but it's absolutely chucking it down. There's a lot of flooding going on. And we were woken up at 6:05 this morning with massive crashes of thunder and lightning, and then we had some more about 8:30. But it feels like it's like 6 o'clock in the evening. Just watch. It's absolutely dark out there. What a miserable day. But anyway, at least I'm dry, I'm indoors, and I have a nice clean kitchen. Cuppa time. And match all those bits of underwear and socks together. put them in basket, take the basket upstairs, and then do that little to-do list. It's absolutely chucking it down out there, but the sun is shining. So somewhere there is a rainbow. But I can't see it. But yeah. I don't think you guys can see it, but it is absolutely chucking it down. You can hear it in the gutter. The gutter's all overflowing. But yeah, absolutely chucking it down. But the sun is shining. Where's the rainbow? I decided to quickly put the slow cooker together for a meal tonight. Wait, what? Blue sky? That's a miracle. One empty laundry basket. Hurrah!
I don't know what to do with myself today. It's wet outside.
Right, let's get these mug holder racks up underneath the cabinets, as well as getting the metal strips up on my tiles for the lights underneath my cabinet. I've got my tools and I'm ready to install. Let's do this. Of course, the kitchen has to get worse before it gets better. Right? So remembering, guys, when you do decluttering and sorting out and doing any sort of DIY, it will always get worse before it gets better. Being small means I can lay down on the worktop and fit in enough that I can still screw the mug holders into the bottom of the cabinets. Now, as I'm doing this, I don't know if you can hear, but we are having a massive thunderstorm yet again, and I have had the life frightened out of me as I've seen, can you hear that rain? As I have seen so many lightning strikes, even coming from behind my blind. I don't like it. I really don't like thunder lightning, but doing this DIY project is keeping me occupied and taking my mind off it a bit. Right, back to it. And that is one mug holder underneath the cabinet. And here is the second one finally screwed in underneath the counter. And here is the second and the third almost done. So, how many of you guys remember me talking about this coffee station from last year? Yes, November 2021. My plan is to create a little coffee station and put it in the corner. So what I'm planning on doing, I've only just set this up temporarily. So, with some sandwich tins and 2 candle holders. One there, one there. Obviously I'll make sure it's properly centred. One on the top. And then, basically I'm going to get all of these, whack them in here. If you see what I mean. I haven't secured this, so it might collapse on me. Well, finally I decided I'd better do this coffee station. Finally today we had some weather where it wasn't raining and it wasn't too hot and it was just right. So finally After a lot of debating of should I do it, should I not do it, I finally decided to paint my coffee station. Although, really, in hindsight, I should have glued it all together first and then spray painted it. Now, can I just say, I am a complete novice at using a spray paint can. So, here's my effort at me trying to spray paint my coffee station tins. They're not perfect, but they will do. And then after a couple of hours, I decided to turn them over and do the backs. Because I'm trying to be a perfectionist. I have glued the 3 tiers in place, held down by one of my giant candles. This has taken me all afternoon and into the evening just to complete this. I literally had to lay on this worktop to get those mug holders screwed in. And they took me an age to screw them in too. But what I could do with is another USB light right here, as there is a bit of a gap. But here is my drinking station. I did break this as I glued it together, and as I was trying to put the next tray on, it fell apart on me, and I had to quickly pick it all up off the floor and try and re-glue it all together and then stick it back down again. So I have the hot chocolate melting the mugs on the top tier. Sorry, the USB light keeps going off. And then here I've got my hot chocolate pods and a few sachets, and then on the bottom I've got my decaf coffee pods. So I have one USB light there, and I have another one there, and I could do with another one a bit further along, really. So yeah, I have that big gap there, which really annoys me. So yeah, I might have to ask Father Christmas if he can bring me some more USB lights. So yeah, that's my coffee pod and hot chocolate station. And then I have my kettle there, which my brother uses when he comes up. I hardly ever use it at all. And then I have my coffee machine, and then my canisters that are there. And then I have my red toaster, of course. Yes, I'm really happy how it all turned out in the end, and I have a lot more space on the worktop too. Woohoo! I completed my little to-do list. Well done, Hannah.
What do you want? Do you want your meal? Yes? I think that was a yes. You want your meal? Something tells me you're hungry. Well, you would be hungry if you're not eating your food, though. But, there you are. I can guarantee you he's going to lick all the juice and leave the meat, which is what he's been doing recently. He says, does everyone have to watch me eat? Not quite sure about this. I'm off. Right. Right, time to dish up my dinner that I had cooking away in the slow cooker. Looks yummy. And yes, I can confirm it was yummy.
Do I win the cuteness award? Or do I win the goofy award for being silly? Mummy says I'm being silly. I think I'll let the viewers of this video decide. What do you think?
I must admit, walking into my kitchen this morning, it looks really tidy and organised. So, yeah, I like the mugs are hanging up. It just looks all nice and minimal and tidy. And I do like my coffee station, which I made myself. This is my nice, clean, tidy kitchen. Well, this side is. Until a few weeks later, when I'm editing this video, the bottom candle holder has come unstuck from that middle tin. Oh, I need to re-glue it back together.